Would you not die on your Cuban links? You gonna give it to him? Oh.
I'm not dying over.
See what I'm saying? Hey, look, this is what they be listening to, though, yo. Like,
that's why they end up where they are. That's why they end up where they are.
Hey, if you done heard from the last 2 years, hey, man, you supposed to die. Don't get it up.
Hey, man.
Get it up. Don't get it up. Guess what you going to do when it's time to get it up?
That's why they need to read the scripture. It says consult.
The scripture says give up your chain?
It says consult wise counsel. Wise counsel
will tell you give up that chain. You're right. You're right. News and Talk 1380 WAOK. We back. It's me, Austin McCall, Austin Malik. I'm here with
X. I'm still here in the building.
They did it, X.
What'd they do?
They finally called Gucci. It took 30 years almost. Whatever.
A lot of my people. Are you saying they caught him slipping?
They called him slipping. A lot of my people on the East were heartbroken. Like, I'm talking about, like, before I knew what the actual story was, when it was just Gucci Mane was robbed in Dallas at gunpoint by Pooh Shiesty and forced to sign a release. I mean, bro, you would have thought like a soldier died in war and they were trying to figure out like how to put the pieces back together, bro. They was like, no, not Gucci.
The hero.
Not him. Yeah. So if you haven't heard, Pooh Shiesty, who has been in jail for the better part of 4 years, I want to say.
He was out though, right?
Yes, he got out a few months ago. And dropped first day out, which was hard, by the way. Hard first day out. You gotta have a first day out when you first come home. Thug. Pooh Shiesty wanted to get out of his contract. He was signed to Gucci Mane's label 1017, along with a few other rappers. A few months ago, I remember Gucci came out and said he was dropping everybody from his label except Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano because they're the only ones that made any money. Looks like Pooh Shiesty wanted out of his contract, went to Dallas to negotiate. Now, mind you, Pooh Shiesty is on house arrest, X. He been on house arrest since he came home from jail.
Yeah.
He lied. He was supposed to be in Memphis, X.
Right.
He got on the plane, went to Dallas. Then when he got to Dallas, he rented a car in his name. He paid for it. He was wearing an ankle monitor this entire time. He told them he was still in Memphis. Then he went and committed multiple felonies, wearing an ankle bracelet in another state.
I heard he actually talked to his parole officer who told him that, that was a violation.
He's on camera on somebody's live stream on Ben the Don, that light-skinned dude.
Yeah, dude with Drake.
Yes, he's on his live stream lying to his parole officer about where he is. And Ben the Don's like, put the camera down. That was like 3 months ago. So this is not a smart person.
Okay.
So basically,
he also doesn't know how the law works, apparently.
He doesn't understand how anything works. Apparently, crazy to be so gangster and tough and not understand simple laws. Anyway.
You know what's also interesting?
What?
Okay, continue. I got a point, but go ahead.
Pooh went to Dallas with a few of his friends, Big 30, who's a signed artist. He's not signed to Gucci, by the way, so I'm not sure why he would go, other than moral support. His daddy went with him. You know, why? What you need homeboys for when you got a daddy like that, man? What you need a homie for if your daddy will ride with you? Apparently his daddy didn't want him to rob him, but he was fine. You know, you had no idea he was planning on robbing Gucci Mane when y'all was traveling from Memphis to Dallas. But he didn't want him to rob him. That's what they telling me from the videos.
With assault rifles.
With assault rifles. So allegedly what happened is Pooh and Gucci were talking, and he asked Gucci to sign a release to let him out of his contract. Gucci probably called him a few names and said a few four-letter words. And they started to argue.
We don't know that this is. We're just speculating.
This is what was reported by the police. This
that,
is actually.
Hold up. I'm saying
about calling him names.
Names and stuff.
They
like
said
that.
argument. That's what the police said. Argument. An argument ensued. I'm just telling you what I think those words were in the argument.
Okay.
I don't think they were like, well, no, you let me sign. You let me out. No, it was a lot of cursing and cursing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he asks Gucci to let him out. He tell him no. They argue. Eventually, in the middle of the argument, this is what the police say happened. This is not speculation.
You wanna play the report? Or you just want to?
Do you have the report?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I didn't know you had the full report.
For those who don't know, we're about to play what happened, reported, I believe, by the feds.
I want to say it's either the federal police or the Dallas PD. I can't remember which
one.
Of
them,
maybe they'll say it. Hold on.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Sr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested. Once these three men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other.
The written thing, they go into more detail. So the more detail is he's in the conversation with Gucci. They're arguing. His man, Big 30, is at the door. He turns to Big 30 and says, go get that bag. And he comes and brings him a book bag. And in the book bag is a Draco. Pulls out the Draco and pointed it at Gucci. This is all on camera, too. They got a video of this. So he's on camera, too, by the way. You a genius. Holds him at gunpoint and gets him to sign the contract. X, top of your head, you work in the music industry?
No.
No, right? So you probably don't have an interworking of how contracts work.
No.
Let me ask you this, X. Let me get real close to the microphone. X, if you get somebody to sign something and it's on video that you're pointing a gun at them, I'm pretty sure that makes it void, right?
Yeah.
That means you're under duress.
That is what that means, yeah.
Okay.
Now
we gotta go to break.
And the court of law does not honor
now we gotta go to break.
contracts signed under duress.
We gotta go to break, guys. So Pooh Shiesty, on probation, parole, whatever, went across state lines with a firearm as a felon, because he's a felon.
Right. He
got a few of his friends who probably also are felons. They go to Dallas. They hold Gucci Mane at gunpoint because he want to get out of his contract. They then proceed to rob everybody in the studio. Rob Gucci Mane. They stole his wedding ring and a few chains. Rob his security. Security, by the way, who I'm pretty sure reported this because Gucci has off-duty police officers, and if anything happens, an off-duty police officer has to report it. Yep. It's not up to Gucci or anybody else if he's going to report it. Off-duty police officer has to report any crimes. Anyway, so they rob everybody in the studio, rob off-duty police officer. They get away with it, X. They got pictures, the stories going around. They rob Gucci Mane. And now y'all all get to go back to jail. And you was out of jail. Pooh Shiesty been out of jail 3 months, 4 months. And X, you know the big cherry on top?
What?
You're still signed to Gucci Mane. You idiot. You stupid idiot that I can't call what I really want to call on the radio. You're still signed to Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
So all of this pub that he's about to get for robbing Gucci Mane is going to be paid to who, X?
Gucci Mane.
You freaking idiot. I hate you rappers.
It's Gucci.
You're so stupid. Why would you rob somebody on camera, get them to sign your X, talk to
It's Gucci, man. That's the problem. You didn't know what you didn't know. And here's what I will also say. I would assume that Pooh thought that he can do what some of these other rappers did back in the day and strong arm.
It's not 1992. That's not Jerry Heller.
You thought you could go into there like you was Ice Cube with some baseball bats. You done saw straight out of Compton and was like, oh, if Ice Cube can do it, I can do it.
Lock him up, bro.
Lock
him up, bro.
It's a brand new day.
You too stupid to be out, bro.
You're
not safe. You're a dangerous individual, and you're not dangerous because you'll kill somebody. You're dangerous because you're stupid.
Yeah,
I don't think people like him should drive cars.
I think this is a bad or a perfect example of you played yourself.
Pooh Shiesty is more than likely finna go to jail and get more than 10 years.
Of course, not only
because he did this on parole.
Not only is he gonna finish his time, he probably
get
added time
because he committed multiple felonies across state lines.
And here's the thing: as a father, right?
Oh, you want to get to the nitty gritty?
As a father,
now we get somewhere.
Like, as a father, I'm like,
hold on, X. We gotta go to break. Hold on, because now we get somewhere. Because we can talk about it, X.
Okay.
You know how I feel about it. You know how I feel. It's the blind leading the blind, X.
Hey, man.
Pooh ain't have a chance.
I think you just got.
Pooh, you ain't never gonna be smart, brother.
You gotta be careful, man, because you want to support your son and you want to be there for your son, but you also got to tell your son when he wrong.
Caller, I see you. Hold on.
I don't know if he told his son when he was wrong.
Man, bro, you sat in a car as you and your son and his friends drove across state lines with guns, and you telling me it didn't come up one time what they was planning to do with the guns?
Then maybe you shouldn't do this.
We'll be back. We're gonna talk about fatherhood and rap when we get back. Give us a call, 447-726-1380. We'll be back.
So sad.
We'll be back. Who? Sad for who? Get him off the street, Sex.
I'm saying
Clean
it's a
it
sad
up.
situation.
It ain't sad for nobody. Gucci gonna get his ring back.
Yeah, Gucci gonna be fine.
He'll be fine.
I'm not worried about Gucci.
We'll be back. Give us a call, 447-226-1380.